Hello everyone, welcome to education lecture. In this video I'll be teaching you the 13th lesson, that is Where There's a Will, written by P. Sainath. If you're new to my channel, then subscribe my channel to get further new updates. And as I told in my previous videos, I won't ask you any questions regarding the author or the poet. It is same with this lesson also. I'll be telling you the summary of this lesson, so let's get started. Here, author is a journalist. So when he goes to the Pudukkottai, which is located in Tamil Nadu, he sees many rural women living in this district, and they face lot of difficulties for going to far places to travel, and they are still underdeveloped district. This district is underdeveloped, and what are the difficulties, what are the backwardness faced by these women? About that only the author is trying to tell us. So Pudukkottai, Tamil Nadu, cycling as a social movement sounds far fresh from the reality. So cycling, now developing technology, lot of women drive cars, vehicles, by scooters, bikes, but this district was now only coming up with the idea of cycling. So it is far fresh from the reality, right? So author is saying, perhaps, but not far, all that far, not of tens of thousands of neo-literate rural women in Pudukkottai district. So here, among thousands of women, only 10 among them are neo-literate, that is newly literate or educated women in Pudukkottai. So people find ways, sometimes strange ones. So these women got a strange idea of cycling as a social movement. They will ask you this question, what was their social movement in Pudukkottai? Cycling. Of hitting their backwardness. So hit their backwardness, they started the idea of cycling. Of experiencing defiance means open disobedience, of hammering at the fetters that hold them, that is chains that tie to the feet. So they are not, you might have seen in many villages women are not allowed to do many of the things, but here they want to break that chain. They want to come out of that restrictions which are laid to them and face the difficulties from the outside world. So in this, one of the India's poorest district. So Pudukkottai is one of the India's poorest district. Cycling seems the chosen medium for rural women. So for the rural women, they thought the idea of cycling would leave the backwardness far from the reality. So during the past 18 months, that is for 1 year, 6 months I think, over 1 lakh rural women, most of them neo-literates, have taken to bicycling as a symbol of independence, freedom and mobility. That is travel anywhere freely. So they got the freedom after 18 months of their hard work. They will ask this you for 1 mark, very important. What is a bicycle symbol of for the rural women living in Pudukkottai? So independence, freedom and mobility. So if they exclude girls who are 10 years below age, there would be more than 1/4 of the rural women. So among 1,000, there would be 1/4 of the women who are learnt cycling in this district. And over 70,000 of these women have taken part in public exhibition cum contest to proudly show their new skills. So they want to come up with their backwardness, and 70,000 women took part in the exhibition cum contest, public exhibition cum contest, to show their new skills that even women can do anything. She can also achieve what the men men are doing. So and still the training camps and desire to learn continue. So there are training camps for these women to learn cycling over there. So still the enthusiasm among women continue over here. So in the heart of rural Pudukkottai, young women zip along, that is move at very high speed on the roads with their bicycles. So they go very fast, very speedily, they drive the bicycles and go in the roads. Among them was Zamila Bibi, who has taken to cycling, told me. So she was she was also a person who loved cycling a lot. So she told to the author that it's my right. So it is Zamila's Bibi's right to go anywhere. So she thought cycling would give her freedom. As it is given right, independence, freedom and mobility. She can go anywhere. Mobility means travel anywhere freely, and freedom. So she can go anywhere. She has the freedom. She did not wait for bus. And I know people made dirty remarks when she started cycling. So when women started cycling, many of the men started giving bad remarks. But Jamila Bibi did not care about them because it is her future, her interest, right? Why she should care about others? She only knows that what are the difficulties faced by a woman. So she wants to come up with those difficulties, come out of that. So she learned the cycling and now she loves driving cycle. So, but I paid no attention. So I told she didn't pay any attention to them. Like this, many names may come. Just if you remember, it is very easy to remember everybody's name. Now next woman is Fatima. She is a secondary school teacher. So she is a school teacher. She is so addicted to cycling that she is not able to afford a cycle. But she hires one. Means like she is taking a cycle for a rent for half an hour. So half an hour every evening, because she loves cycling, so addicted to that, she cannot afford because it is one cycle costs 1200 and she cannot afford so much of price. So she hires each evening for half an hour so that she will experience the joy of cycling. She said to author that there is freedom in cycling. We are not dependent on anyone. As I told, they need not depend on the men for everything to do. So she got freedom and she cannot give up this. So she cannot give up this addiction of cycling. So Jamila, Fatima and their friend Avakanni. So these three are friends and these three women like cycling a lot. So all in their early 20s. So when they are age of 20s, they trained scores, means a large number of young women from their community in the art of cycling. So they means like educating others. They also made many women to learn cycling a lot. Cycling has swept across, that is spread over this district. So many women started cycling over in this district. Among these many women, there was an woman agriculture workers, quarry laborers, and village health nurses are among its fans, admirers. So these were among their admirers who loved cycling a lot. And among those, still many women were there like Balwadi, that is primary school teacher. Anganwadi means social workers, gem cutters, school teachers, and gram sevikas and midday meal workers are not far behind. So the women may be working in many jobs, but still they loved cycling and they were the fans of cycling because of this cycling only many women got freedom and they have the freedom to move anywhere. They need not to depend on them others, that is men, for every job. So they could only go anywhere and find whatever they need. They can do on their own. So these were among their fans. Just for a brief answer you can write. They won't ask you any questions among this. The vast majority are those who have just become literate. So just who are newly become literate, that is newly educated ones, they are more in the majority than the uneducated women. The district vigorous, that is very energetic, active literacy drive. So these women were very energetic, that is the literate women were very energetic in driving cycle, led by the Arivoli Iyakam. So there was an campaign like thing that was called as Arivoli Iyakam. In this many women learned cycling and they came up with the backwardness. So Arivoli Iyakam, they will ask you this question, what is Arivoli Iyakam? Light of knowledge movement has been quick to tap this energy. Every one of the neo-literate, that is new literate, new cyclist women I spoke to saw a direct link between cycling and her personal independence. So when the author spoke with these women, they told their freedom, their personal independence. They have a personal independence and had a direct link with cycling. Due to cycling only, they got this independence. Next, the main thing. N. Kannamal, Arivoli's central coordinator. So she was the central coordinator and one of the pioneers of the cycling movement. Even she is one among the women of the cycling movement. She was so confident it gave her a lot of confidence after this cycling, because very importantly it reduced their dependence on men. So as I told, they need not to depend on men because they know to drive cycling, no? Then why should they depend? They can go in their cycles and do whatever jobs they need to do. Now we often see a woman doing a 4-kilometer stretch on her cycle to collect water. As I told, they can go anywhere. They would go around 4 kilometers to collect the water, and sometimes with her children. She can carry even their children in their carriers. Even carting, that is carrying provisions from other places, can be done on their own. So they can do all on their own, need not to depend on men. But believe me, that is Kannamal is saying, women had to put up with vicious attacks, that is very cruel attacks on their character when this began. So many made filthy, that is bad or dirty remarks, but Arivoli gave cycling social sanction, official permission, so women took to it. So many, as I told, men made lot of bad remarks. So the women did not care, did not, they did not listen to these and all these remarks. So Arivoli, still they gave this social sanction, official permission that every woman can do cycling, need not to worry, whatever the men may do remarks on you, it is your problem and you have to face the backwardness. The men don't know what are the difficulties faced by a woman. Early among them, Kannamal herself, though a science graduate, so Kannamal was a science graduate, and she had never had or gathered the courage of cycling earlier. Before, she did not know what is the major thing about cycling, but now she knows what is the importance of cycling. Visiting an Arivoli cycling training camp. So Arivoli is a cycling training camp, is an unusual experience. So she did not think that also she'll be joining this cycling training camp, and that was an unusual experience for her, and she knows now what are the importance of cycling after she learnt. In Kilakurichi village, all the prospective, that is future learners, had turned out in their Sunday best. You can't help being struck by the sheer passion of the pro cycling movement, absolute or complete passion of the supporting cycling movement. They had to know. So every woman had to know what is cycling, what are the importance of cycling, what you learn from cycling. So every woman over there, whether they are educated or uneducated, they need to know. Cycling offered a way out of enforced routines around male-imposed barriers, restrictions. So many things the women got to know, but male-imposed restrictions among women, that you might have seen many husbands not leaving their wives to go anywhere, living out of the house. You have to do only the home chores. But the women did not do that. Few women did not listen to their husbands' words, and they went because their own interest, they want to learn because other women are learning, and which made them also to encourage that even I should do cycling once. What is there in that? What are the importance I am getting? The male doesn't know, right? So the neo cyclists even sing songs produced by the Arivoli to encourage bicycling. One of these has lines, "Oh sister, come learn cycling. Move with the wheel," that is progress. So they'll ask what is wheel, means progress of time. So they used to sing songs also, new cyclists. This they won't ask you what song they sung and all. Very large number of those trained have come back to the help new learners. They work free of charge for Arivoli as strangely named master trainers. So many women who would have learned cycling, so they came to this place and they thought to train other women also to know what are the importance of cycling. So these already trained, already the women who know cycling, right? They kept their group name as master trainers. So it was like a very strange name. There is not only a desire to learn but a widespread perception, understanding or awareness among them that all women ought to learn cycling. In turn, their experience has enriched their literacy movement. The neo-cyclists are bound even more passionately than before to Arivoli. Now many women come and join to the cycling movement to Arivoli. So the cycling here caused an awareness, understanding that what are the difficulties women face. Now they can cope up with all those difficulties and freely they can go in their cycle however they want. They have got the freedom. So the whole remarkable idea was the brainchild of the popular former district collector Sheila Rani Chunkat. So Sheila Rani Chunkat was a district collector. Her idea in 1991 was to train female activists so that literacy would reach women in the interior. So she wanted to train few women, and these few women would train other few, and like that only it will go on spread. And this literacy she want to spread all over this district because it was an underdeveloped district, right? So she want to develop it. She want to give more importance to the women. She also included mobility, move around freely as a part of the literacy drive. This followed from the fact that lack of mobility among women played a big role in undermining, weakening their confidence. So many women, their confidence became very low because their husband's restriction was one side. Few others did not care and they came out for the cycling movement. Chunkat pushed the banks to give loans for the women to buy cycles. So as they told, right, Fatima could not she could not afford a cycle, right? Here, she could not afford a cycle because it was 1,200, which seemed very huge amount. So Chunkat, she knew this difficulty of all the women who face the same problem. So she told banks to give them loans for these women. She also got each block to accept specific duties in promoting the drive. So in a few streets, right, free area, she gave few work for the women and they would go with their cycles and do the whatever chores which is given to them. So like this, many others will get an interest. They will get an awareness. Oh, we can do such things also in a cycle. So as the top official in the district, she gave the great personal attention. She was the district collector, right? And she was also a woman. As a woman, she knew every difficulties what the rural women over here in this district faced. She paid a personal attention over that. So first the activists learned. So first these activists, that is female activists, which Sheila Rani Chunkat had trained. So they learned. After their learning, they trained the neo-literates, also wanted to learn. Newly educated ones, they wanted to learn. Then like that, slowly every woman wanted to learn. The eagerness was there in every woman. Now surprisingly, this led to a shortage of lady cycle. So as many women had this awareness, they also wanted the eagerness which they had. Because of that, many lady cycle stock was shortage. There was a shortage in the lady cycles stock because many women were affording that, right? Never mind, Gen cycle would do just nicely. Thank you. So many women who could not buy the lady cycle went for Gen cycle. Some women preferred the latter. Last, as these have a additional bar from the seat to the handle, you can seat a child on that. And to this, thousands of women here ride Gen cycle. Thousands of other dream of the day they will be able to afford any bicycle at all. So as you know, Sheila Rani Chunkat pushed the banks to give loans for these rural women, right? So many with that loan, they purchased the last ones. That is the Gen cycle. If the lady cycle also was there in stock, few cycles were there also. Many wanted to afford Gen cycle because it had an additional bar. If you want to see, you can see in your Google the difference between Gens and lady cycle. Just there is an additional bar from the seat to the handle. So in this seat they can seat their children and go anywhere. So that they will not be afraid also, right? What our child is doing. With them only, the child also can go anywhere. So many wanted to afford the Gen cycle, which was very helpful for them. So thousands of women afforded this Gen cycle. Thousands of dreamed whether they can afford a cycle or not because of the financial problem which they face. So after the International Women's Day in 1992, so in 1992 there was an International Women's Day in this district. It was never the same. So before, in few months or few years ago, how was it? And now it is farly changed. Flags on the handlebars, bells ringing, over 1,500 female cyclists took Pudukkottai by storm. Took by storm is beyond expectation. Now it is changed. The women over here have totally changed after learning cycling. So took by storm is beyond expectation. They're all women's cycle rally stunned. Stunned means surprised the town's inhabitants with its massive showing. So many women participated and they had a rally, and many women were participating with their own cycles in this rally, and many felt very encouraged by these practices done by the women. What did the males think? One who had to approve was S. Kanakarajan. Don't get confused. S. Kanakarajan and here N. Kannamal. Both are little same. Here the same. Don't get confused. He is a male. Kanakarajan, owner of Ram Cycles. For brief answers, it will be helpful to write this para. This single dealer saw a rise of over 350% in the sale of ladies' cycle in 1 year. So he saw many women buying the cycle, and there was a 350% increase in the sale of ladies' cycle. That figure is probably an underestimate for two reasons. It was very low for the two reasons. One, a lot of women unable to wait for ladies' cycle went for men's cycle. Two, Kanakarajan shared this information, his information with me with great caution. For all he knew, I was an undercover agent, spy of the sales tax department. So many women, for one reason, they could not wait for the ladies cycle stock to come. So they went for gents cycle because it had an additional bar also. And second one is Kanakarajan as the author. When he visited the place, he's a journalist, right? So when he was taking this information, Kanakarajan thought that the author was the undercover spy who is taking note of the financial things which the Kanakarajan is doing. See, sales tax department. So he thought he was an undercover spy author. In any case, not all that males were hostile, unfriendly. Some were even encouraging. Muthu Bhaskaran, a male Arivoli activist, that is literacy movement, for instance, he wrote the famous cycling song that has become their anthem. So not all the male over this district hated or restricted the women. Many were encouraging the women for the new development or the new thing which they had learned, that was cycling. And among them was the Muthu Bhaskaran, who encouraged a lot, and he was the one who wrote the cycling song for the women, and which has become their anthem. These and all they want ask, just if you know the name is enough. When in the blazing heat of Kudimiyan Malay stone quarries, you run into Manoramani 22 training others, you know it's all worth it. So Manoramani, who lives in this Kudimiyan Malay stone quarries, she trained others also. 22 training others. She is of 22 age, not 22 women she is training. So she trained many others, and it is all worth, right? For a woman could do anything with the cycle. It was all worthy only for them. A quarry worker and an Arivoli volunteer herself. So Manoramani was a quarry worker and she was a Arivoli volunteer also. She thinks it vital, important that her co-workers learn cycling. So she not only thinking about herself, even she thought about others also, that other co-workers, that other workers also should know what is cycling, what are the importance of it, when they should learn that. Our areas are a little cut off. There was a poor road connection in these areas. See, poor road connection in this area, she told. So Manoramani told it was a poor road connection. And those who know cycling, they came to mobile. In a single week, in 1992, more than 70,000 women displayed their cycling skills at the public exhibition contest run by the Arivoli, and impressed UNICEF, that is United Nations Children's Fund, sanctioned 50 mopeds, that is light scooter, you can see in your Google, for Arivoli women activists. So here now many women have become a little developed because of using these cycles. As they have given this para, same these lines they have given in the first para, right? Public exhibition cum contest. It is just the continuation of it. So when this contest had done, UNICEF was very impressed by the development of this rural women. So he sanctioned 50 mopeds for this woman, that is light scooter. Cycling has had very definite economic implication, consequences or results. It boosts increase income. So many by selling their products, or a movement going to other places and selling their produce, they got lot of income from that, and these and all was an increasing in their results. Means because of cycling, lot of improvement was there in the women. They got lot of confidence, lot of enthusiasm, encouragement, and making awareness of the other women also to do cycling, to learn. Some of the women here sell agriculture or other produce, as I told, within a group of villages. So they go to near villages and they sell their produce. For them, the bicycle cuts down on time wasted in waiting for buses. So instead of waiting for the buses, going in the rush and selling their products, then again returning to home, they can only go like a doorstep delivery. They can only go in their cycle, they can go to that village, sell there, then come freely whenever they wanted. And they can reach soon also, instead of waiting for the buses over there. This is crucial, very important in poorly connected routes. So as they are told, poor road connection, right? So it is best, right, while going in cycle. Secondly, it gives you much more time to focus on selling your produce. So you can wait for a lot of time to sell your produce. After selling it totally, you can come whenever you wish you like. And you can reach as soon as possible instead of waiting for buses and coming in the rush, reaching home late. So thirdly, it enlarges the area you can hope to cover. So you can go anywhere in cycle, the areas which you wanted to cover, right? You can go in their cycles. Lastly, it can increase your leisure time too. Should you choose means every woman choose this only, because they can reach home soon whenever they wanted. So all these positive things were there if you learn cycling. Small producers who used to wait for buses were often dependent on fathers, brothers, husbands or sons to even reach the bus stand. So they didn't have a lot of confidence even to reach the bus stand. They need a male supporter for reaching these places also. But now they could go anywhere with their cycle. So they could cover only a limited number of villages to sell their produce. So because of going in bus, they could only cover limited number of villages they wanted, or some walked. Some could not even give money for the bus, so that to sell their produce they walked. Those who cannot afford bicycles still do. So those who cannot afford due to financial causes, they walk or still they go in buses. These women had to rush back early to tend to their children and perform other chores like fetching water. Those 10 minutes look after. So these women had to go early to their home, do the home chores, look out of their children, go fetch water. So these women who are going in bus or walking, they did this. But those who know bicycling now combine all the different tasks with nonchalance, means relaxation. With the relaxation, no tension, they can go, because which means you can even along some remote roads see a young woman. So in these remote areas, poor road connection areas, you can see a young mother, child on the bar. That is Gen cycle, we have an additional bar, right? Their child will be seated, produce on the carrier. She could be carrying 2, perhaps even 3 pots on the water hung across the back and cycling towards work or home. So she could do all the multitask in one only together. But these women could not do, who could not afford this cycle. Who could afford, they do all this combined together. Yet it would be very wrong to emphasize, lay stress on the economic aspect over all else. The sense of self-respect it brings to vital importance. Of course, it's not economic, said Fatima. So because of this, many women who were not able to afford a cycle, right, they were lot of stress because they had to do all the chores, right, multiple what to say tasks which they has to face, right, that those and all the women who were having cycling did not face that stress, said Fatima, because Fatima could not afford a cycle. Here they have given, see, Fatima is a second who could not afford a cycle. So that woman only is saying it would lay a stress on other women like Fatima, giving me a look that made me feel rather stupid. So she gave glance to the author that which made the author feel stupid, because the woman Sheila Rani is also giving a loan. She's saying banks to give loans. You can give that also, right? Instead of giving each evening money, you can totally save those and give in loans, right? So he felt author that Fatima is a little stupid and not purchasing a cycle till now. These and all they want us just to oversimplifying it. I'm saying, what money do I make from cycling? I lose money. I can't afford a bicycle. Metaphor freedom. Bicycle metaphor they will ask, which means freedom. But I hire one every evening just to feel that goodness. So as I told, she says that only, that independence. Never before reaching Pudukkottai had I seen this humble vehicle in the light. The bicycle as the metaphor of freedom. This is very important. They will ask you. So when the author reached, he didn't see this humble, that is simple or low vehicle, to be the encouragement, enthusiasm of the rural woman. It is difficult for people to see how big this is for rural women, said Kannamal. So others, the cities who are living, right, women, they would not know what are the real difficulties of a rural woman who is facing in the underdeveloped city. So the rural woman only knows what are the difficulties which are actually faced by them. Kannamal is saying it is an Himalayan achievement, like flying an aeroplane for them. So for this rural woman, it is like an Himalayan, very high post achievement, which they are like they are flying in an aeroplane. Like that they feel when they are driving in this cycle. Them means woman. People may laugh, only the woman know how important it is. Many people may laugh, only the rural woman over here knows what are the importance of it. So when I returned, that is when author returned to Pudukkottai in April 1995, he sees, see, you might have seen, right, in 1992, 1991. So here still it was developing. Now when he comes after few years, he in 1995 April, the craze was still on. So here people still do cycling, but a large number of women were unable to afford bicycle. Each now cost around 1,400. So they'll ask you, how much does a bicycle cost? 1,000. I was saying it was 1,200. Now it has increased because of the demand of the women over here. 1,400. But still now few women could not afford it. And a new generation was coming up that was too young to gain from the first round. So many young women also, that are girls, also started cycling. They also started learning cycling. But Pudukkottai remains unique among Indian districts for the stunning, shocking proportion of women who have taken to cycling and the enthusiasm, desire or eagerness for gaining the skill among the rest. So many among the Indian district, many Indian districts, Pudukkottai is different because of their cycling movement. This is what the author is saying. Now these are the 1 mark question answers which are often repeated in your exams. You can just take a note of it, or read or pause the video and see, take a glance. Before you go to exam hall, if you take a glance at it, is more than enough. You will just remember the story. All the major and main points which I have told in the summary only, right, that only I have written as question and answers. You can just pause and see. If you have not understood, or you understood anything, or you have any technical issues, no, sorry, not technical issues, teaching problem with my teaching, you can comment in the comment box, which will encourage me to do further more videos. And as I told in my previous videos, if you once know the lesson or the story of the lesson or poem or with any subject, if you once know, understand it, it is more than enough to write your brief answers. And thank you for those new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. They'll ask you this question: wheel, symbol of progress, and a bicycle, which is humble, means bicycle. Metaphor of bicycle is freedom. With this 3 only you will get confused in the exam. They will ask this 3 also. 3 means in this 3, 1 they will ask, which is important. And these are the paragraph questions. If you know this story, it is more than enough to write all your paragraph brief answers. So like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon to get further notification and further new updates of my channel. Thank you.